All right, so this is going to be the food that I will have with me on my May 2022 hike rim to rim of the Grand Canyon. I will not have to carry the bear canister, but for demonstration purposes, this is about how big the food bag is going to be. I'm currently using the food bag for something else, but in some national parks you do have to have a bear canister. At the Grand Canyon, they do have facilities for you to put your food in. So you just carry it in kind of a smell-proof bag and you're good to go. One of the biggest meals for me during hiking is just snacks. You're pretty much snacking all day long. At the end of the evening or at the beginning of the morning for breakfast or dinner, you'll find yourself having a bigger meal, but pretty much just snack throughout the day. Quantities may change a little bit on some of these snacks, but for the most part, this is what I will carry for my full rim to rim hike. So I prefer Oreo thins, so I take about a 5-inch sleeve, 4.5-inch sleeve of them. There's about 20 cookies in there. Full-size Snickers bars, there's 3 of these. These are little peanut butter squeeze, peanut butter to-go packs. I always have at least one of those, as well as some tortillas. These are flour tortillas. I'll either bring this size or the larger size, but only about 6 tortillas total. Sometimes you'll put a little peanut butter on those, or whatever dehydrated meal you're having, you'll have that with some tortillas. Gives you a little extra carbs. Doritos, regular spicy Doritos. These are Ritz Crisp. Put a little peanut butter on those. Those are real good. Beef jerky, or in this case, beef biltong. Just a real much leaner beef jerky, if you will. Always carry a pack of that. In this bag is going to be my drinks, mostly coffee. This is cream and sugar, equal parts. This is more than enough for 2 people to have coffee each day. So I'll be carrying the creamer and the sugar for myself and Melissa. And then there's just little drink packets. Kind of mix in your water, give you a little flavor. Go in there. This is one of the meals I'll have with the tortillas. I'll bring a little hot sauce packet and maybe a mayonnaise packet and mix that in. But this is going to be for kicking chicken hot wing wraps. And it's all mixed in there. You just add a little hot water, give it a few moments, and there's kicking chicken hot wing wraps. That is actually from Packet Gourmet. You can find those on packetgourmet.com. We specialize in backpacking meals that are lightweight and extremely tasty. For another meal, got wild boar bacon and bean soup, and this is from Stowaway Gourmet. And this would actually be plenty enough for 2, if not all 3 of us to have a dinner-sized portion on that one. And for the last main dinner will be the Southwest-style chicken with rice from O-Meals. O-Meals is unique because they cook directly in the bag. It's already got a heating element built in. There's a little hole here that allows the steam to vent while it cooks. It takes about 3 to 5 minutes, so it's actually a lot faster than most of your dehydrated meals. Taste, it's up there. Pretty good stuff. But O-Meals for one of the dinners. Anytime we have dinner as a group, they'll bring dehydrated potatoes. I'll bring dehydrated potatoes. So out of oven, this is smoky cheese and bacon, delicious flavor. So I'll bring one of those. They'll each bring one. We'll have 3 to split amongst us. More than enough. I'm not a big breakfast guy. I will have 2 breakfasts with me. Right now I only have the one, but this is the Mountain House Adventures biscuits and gravy. This is a favorite amongst our group, so I'll definitely have 1, if not 2 of those. You can actually, at this point, just kind of stuff and find where you got some space in there. not quite sure I'm bringing this one. This is the Peach and Blueberry Crisp. You know, Trailtopia makes some high quality products, and because their stuff is freeze dried, it's basically good for like 5-6 years. So this one's still good for another 3 or 4 years. I've had this for 2 years, but I think I'm gonna go ahead and bring this with me. Peach Blueberry Crisp. The reason I bring all these different tastes is because you really never know what your stomach's gonna do. At least mine. I don't know what it's gonna do out there in the backcountry. Some days I'll want savory foods, and some days sweet, some days nothing. But I give myself a whole bunch of different things that I can choose from, and it just makes sure that I always have something that I like. On top of all that, this is cinnamon crisp apples. These things are amazing. You don't have to rehydrate them or nothing. You just peel them, open it up, and they're good to go. Cinnamon and sugar apple slices. You can break these up and put them in your breakfast. If you say have oatmeal, you can eat them just as they are. You can add them to really any meal. You can even powder them up, put them in your protein shake if you bring one of those, which I am bringing 2 meal replacement protein shakes. That's about all that's going to fit into the canister. Once I pack it up the right way, get rid of some of that extra air, I may throw in a Knorr pasta size. This just happens to be the cheddar broccoli. At home you would add a little bit of milk and a little bit of butter to make it creamier. Out on trail, it's not going to be that. It's still going to be good, but it won't be as good as it would be at home. I may add a little powdered milk in there from the creamer. Can do that. It'll make it a little creamier. Not quite sure, but we would stuff that one in there, twist it, lock it, sealed, be good to go. Looking at right at about 6 pounds, 6.5 pounds of food. It's a little bit more than I wanted to bring. We always pack our fears. Mine is generally being cold and hungry, so I have a little bit of extra food. Another snack I always have in my hip belt, won't pack it away with the food, but is this scoff. Ever since I've gotten these on airplanes as little treats, just like little cinnamon cookies. I pack these every time I go hiking. So this is 6 packs in here, and that's probably what I'll bring. Pretty much 1 per day. And knowing me, I'll probably eat all of these on the 1st or 2nd day because they're that good. That is the food that I will be bringing on my 2022 hike of the Grand Canyon, the Rim to Rim, in May. Thanks for joining.